A few weeks ago, I was unsure about this training block, but this week I felt strong and confident with my running again.
Let's go!
So hello and welcome to my channel, The Amateur Runner. It's week 3 of the Brighton build for Brighton Marathon 2026, and I am currently out on my long run. So for my long runs, I am going to try every week to run somewhere new, even if it's a route I've run before, but just somewhere different, just to mix things up a little bit and to keep things interesting. So today I have come to Cairn to run the Cairn and Headington loops, and that takes in some of the Cairn Clock Change Challenge 10k route and also some of the Headington 5k series route. But also today I am going to be trying out the Kendal Mint Gels. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about these gels, and at Christmas my son he bought me this selection box, a Kendal Mint selection box full of gels and oat bars and cake bars and things. So yeah, I've got a few of those to try today. So guys, while I get into this run, take a quick look at my training so far this week. It's Monday and it's week 3 of marathon training, and this week things do ramp up a little bit. The sessions start to get a little bit harder. This will be the last week of the prep weeks before my first recovery week of the training program. Tonight though is still an easy run, 6k easy, but tonight I am going to be finishing with 4 lots of 20-second strides. But yeah, it's been very mild today. I think where I am in Wiltshire, kind of back into double figures. I am back in my shorts tonight as well. And there we go, 6k followed by some strides done. And yeah, last week I was saying I was feeling quite tired, and I was feeling very tired by the end of the week, but yesterday I had a full rest day, I had a good night's sleep, and I feel a lot fresher today, and that translated I think into the run tonight. That felt very comfortable. Strides increased the heart rate, yes, but found it a lot easier to stay in zone 2 tonight. So it's Wednesday evening and it's run 2 of week 3, and tonight is the first speed session on the plan. And yeah, this one is going to be interesting. This is going to be some of the fastest running I've done since Manchester Marathon of last year. My interval pace, again, I don't know what my interval pace is. My fitness is nowhere near my 5k or 10k PB, so I've had to adjust it, and yeah, I could find this very tough, but I'll put the workout on screen for you, and I'm going to get stuck straight into this run. Oh, there we go, first rep done. Yeah, hard work, but not too bad, feel alright. I'm not sure I'll be saying the same after another 4. That rep, 3 minutes, hit 4:10 per kilometre, so I've got a 3-minute recovery, but at this early stage of the plan, and with the lack of running I've been doing, I'm going to take those 3 minutes as a walking recovery, and hopefully as the plan progresses, I will progress and be able to run those recoveries. There we go, rep 2 of 5 done. And yeah, I'm running these way too quick at the moment. That was a 4:02. I think if I carry on like this, I'm going to struggle by the fifth one, but these walking breaks do help a lot. That's rep 3 done. A little bit more controlled that one. 4:12. Rep 4, 4:11. 1 to go. Fifth and final rep done, and the fastest of the lot. 4 per kilometre for that fifth rep. That's the intervals done. 5 lots of 3 minutes. Now just a 10-minute cool down to get this run done. And there we go, run 2 of week 3 done, and my first speed session of this plan, and also some of the fastest segments of running I've done for a long time. I thought I would struggle tonight, not really knowing what my interval pace is. You know, I was saying my 5k, my 10k PB is not where my fitness is at the moment, so I kind of adjusted what I thought might be my interval pace, but I don't think that was hard enough for me. Even the fifth rep in the end was reasonably comfortable. I know I had those walking breaks, and if I didn't, you know, if I was running those recoveries, it would have been a lot harder. But yeah, really pleased. The heart rate, you know, it did go up into zone 5 throughout those reps, but it wasn't maxing out. It was recovering very quickly with those walking breaks. And yeah, dare I say it, probably the strongest I've felt for a little while now. So it's Thursday morning, and the usual quick coffee and straight out the door to get today's run done. This morning will just be 5k, all run easy. And the reason I am running early on a Thursday morning is because Thursdays are my double days, and by that I mean a run and a strength session in the same day. So yeah, I shall run this 5k this morning, and then I will do a strength session when I'm home from work later. But yeah, I don't feel too bad from last night's speed session at all. Really surprised myself, and even more importantly, the latest niggles that I've had, you know, going into this training block, they didn't play up at all. My left hamstring and my ankle was absolutely fine. You know, dealt with that faster pace, and like I said, I actually felt pretty strong yesterday. Maybe, just maybe, there's more fitness there to unlock than I first thought, but it's very early days. But it was just nice little confidence booster. And there we go, 5k easy done. Strange, it didn't feel as easy, that one, but the heart rate, probably one of the lowest average heart rates on my easy runs since I started this block. So good run nevertheless. Probably becoming the toughest run mentally more than anything else, you know, off the back of a speed session of some kind on a Wednesday night, and then up early on a Thursday morning. But nevertheless, we got it done. And there we go, that was my training so far this week. And yeah, it's been a really good week. I've really been enjoying my running, and like I said, been feeling strong and confident again. I do, however, still have today's long run to get through, but hoping the trend this week continues. So today's long run for week 3, run 4 of week 3, is 19k, and there will be 2 segments of marathon pace, 3k a piece. So I'm just coming up to the end of the first 5k easy before I go into a little bit of marathon pace. So I'm going to take my first gel, and this is a Kendal Mint caffeine gel. Very minty, nice, refreshing taste. And unlike some caffeine gels or bars that I find I can taste the caffeine in them, yeah, don't think you can with that. Quite nice actually. So I have just reached a turnaround point of what would be the Clock Change Challenge 10k route. Just come into Headington now and approaching the start of what would be the Headington 5k, and that start is a downhill. So yeah, the heart rate definitely rose getting up to this point, but nice easy downhill now. Perfect timing that as well. Just starting the first 3k block at marathon pace, and to start with a downhill, it's lovely. There we go, that's the first 3k block at marathon pace done. Another 5k easy, and we jump back into a few more kilometres at marathon pace. But yeah, again, marathon pace is certainly not easy for me at the moment. To be honest, I did run those 3 kilometres at marathon pace a bit too quick. I think the first two were around 450 per kilometre, probably while I was feeling it a little bit more. So just coming up to 10k in, so time for another gel, and this time the raspberry and mint gel. For people that love Kendal Mint Gels, this is the one they all rave about. Apparently it tastes like cowpole, so yeah, let's give it a go. It's nice. Yeah, taste both the raspberry and the mint. Again, very refreshing. I'm not too sure if it tastes like cowpole though, but yeah, very nice. So for some reason, after I took that last gel and that 10th kilometre ticked over, for some reason I thought I was straight back into marathon pace again, so I'm gonna have to slow it right back down again. Yeah, got to 2.5 kilometres of easy still to go. Here we go then, into the final 3 kilometres at marathon pace. Come on. And there we go. That's the final 3k block at marathon pace done. Just a 3 kilometre easy now to cool down, get back to the car, get the run done and get home. But yeah, reasonably comfortable. The first kilometre struggled a little bit with the nature of the path and things like that, but yeah, kind of got in my groove and things again. Probably like the first block of 3k, probably run it a bit too quick overall in the end. Yeah, I did have one more gel to take. I've got the chocolate mint gel on me as well. I should have took that within that last 3k block at 15 kilometres, but I forgot to do it, and with only 3 kilometres to go until I get back to the car, I'm not going to bother now. I'm going to save that for next time out. This year I'm really going to try and fuel and hydrate the best I can, even throughout my training. I didn't do that bad a job last year for the Manchester block, but I don't think I really fueled any of my runs for the first 4 weeks at least, but it definitely helps. I mean, even today, energy-wise, you know, I don't feel too bad at all. I could do another 3k block, hit marathon pace after this easy block, and that's down to fueling today. So I'm going to continue to experiment with different gels, different types of hydration. I may even go back to the boom bars that I used last year, but yeah, we'll see. And there we go, guys, 19k done, and yeah, really happy with that. I'm starting to feel a little bit more like my old runner self. Running seems to be starting to feel easier again. The fitness seems to be slowly coming back. Yes, the legs again, they know they've done a long run today, but myself, my fitness, my energy levels, I feel really good. But yeah, week 3 of marathon training done already, equaling pretty much my biggest mileage week since Manchester Marathon, just over 39 kilometers for week 3, and I'm going to say it again, I am really happy. I'm pleased where I've managed to get myself with my running, and that is the end of the prep weeks. Next week will be my first recovery week, and then yeah, things no doubt will start getting tougher and tougher. But guys, I do want to say thank you very much for watching, talking to you on these long runs, and bringing you along with me. It helps me as well, and if you can get anything from watching these videos at all, a bit of motivation, or just to know that, you know, you're not out there doing it on your own. But guys, that is it for week 3 of marathon training, and as always, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a good one, and I will see you on the next one.